Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, June 12. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has been specially invited to attend the G20 summit in Buenos Aires, Argentina, as well as a special ocean summit in Oslo, Norway. The invitations follow bilateral talks with the country's leaders on the margins of the recently concluded G7 summit in Charlevoix, Canada. During discussions with Norway's Prime Minister, Mr. Holness sought to increase technical assistance for the Caribbean Maritime University, which has received the Nordic countries' assistance since its inception. Prime Minister Holness and his Norwegian counterpart also explored collaboration on research in fisheries and ocean resources. Talks between Mr. Holness and Argentina's president centered on cementing advocacy for small island developing states and climate change. The two heads of government also discussed ways to strengthen agricultural cooperation. The Senate has approved the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency MOCA bill with 77 amendments. The bill was piloted by Senator Pernell Charles Jr. and passed last Friday.
It is fitting that I acknowledge the conduct and the team effort of my colleagues in the passing of this legislation, one which is critical to the national security framework for our country.
Among the amendments are the appointment of the agency's Director General and provisions for the extension of the term of appointment from 3 to 5 years. The bill also sets up MOCA as a statutory law enforcement agency with operational independence and authority. Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries Minister Audley Shaw says he's working on a proposal for the establishment of a law that will make it mandatory to separate solid waste from recyclables, including plastic. Minister Shaw argues that separating garbage has become critical, especially in light of the threat plastic poses to the environment, in particular our oceans.
Other countries, we have seen garbage being separated as a matter of law. You must separate your plastics and other potential reusables from the garbage that will naturally go off into the environment. We haven't done that yet.
The minister was addressing LASCO's Relief Environmental Awareness Program REAP Award ceremony and luncheon recently. Government will be spending $10 million to upgrade shelters across the island. The upgrading works will begin in Clarendon with special focus on Portland Cottage, Alley, Racecourse and Scotts Pass. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie says these communities are often impacted by flooding during the hurricane season. He was speaking at the recent launch of the 2018 National Hurricane Preparedness Campaign.
These shelters, the work will include water storage facility, sanitary convenience, and this is a major issue. We're going to be making preparations in these shelters for ramp and handrails for the physically challenged who have to go to these facilities.
The program will be extended to other communities that have experienced severe damage during rainy periods, such as those in Portland and St. Thomas. The Ministry of Health is reporting that there has been one presumed dengue-related death since the start of the year. Up to June 11, the ministry says it received 6 notifications of possible dengue-related deaths. 3 of them, including the one confirmed, fit the clinical case definition for dengue-related deaths, but the other 2 have no positive dengue results and therefore remain suspected cases. The Health Ministry says the remaining 3 notifications do not fit the case definition for dengue-related deaths and are not considered suspected cases at this time. The cases continue to be investigated. Dengue fever is caused by a virus transmitted by the bite of an infected female Aedes mosquito, the same vector that transmits chikungunya and Zika. Dengue fever is endemic to Jamaica and symptoms include a high fever, headache, vomiting, muscle and joint pains, and a skin rash, which usually lasts 2 to 7 days. There is no specific treatment, but access to proper medical care reduces mortality rates. The best way to prevent dengue is to avoid mosquito bites. While it continues to heighten mosquito control activities island-wide, the Health Ministry is urging persons to destroy mosquito breeding sites in and around the home. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.